Hello, it's me, Pandy from Pandyman Entertainment, and today I want to discuss modern policing. So, I'm only going to focus on the UK, and I'm not going to get political with it, which is really hard because policing is generally considered quite a political subject. Yay! Emergency services as a whole are really interesting, and sort of trying to understand the logic behind it isn't easy. Now, I'm by no means ever worked for the emergency services. I've worked in A&E for a short period of time, not very long, um, in the evenings, but I wasn't medically trained. I was a receptionist. I've been in operation side of things in the hospital a long time ago. Things have changed, hopefully, I'd hope, since I left. And so coming at it from a game perspective is very much what I do. That's why threat level is brilliant, because I've tried to make it as simple as possible, but also fun. See, because a lot of the time, the other day I was driving along road, and we had been an accident there at this roundabout before we arrived, of course, but basically all gone by this point. The traffic had all gone, but there was a policeman brushing debris off the road. And so you do think to yourself, right, that, and I've seen it happen a number of times since as well. And it does get you thinking, okay, their the job isn't all fun and games. And so I could write missions based on that, based on the, you know, boring, mundane. But is it boring and mundane? Or is it just our perspective? Now, I'm sure he doesn't want to be, or they don't want to be, sweeping up. Join the police, they said. Sweep the roads, they said. I'm sure that's not the case. But yeah, interesting nonetheless. A lot of sitting and waiting around as well. Especially for paramedics, there's a lot of waiting around, especially at hospitals now. There's, you know, that, you know, it is what it is, and that's the same for firemen and ladies as well. There can be fire ladies or fire people, as I think they like to be known now. Though when you put them on fire, they don't like that. So yeah, and I do think that it's interesting nonetheless. So I think it's a really good fun thing to do. Do not get me wrong, serving the public is difficult because you've got politicians who are there because we need them there. Ta-da, not political. Yes, so I do think that you have to try and make it as fun as you can. Life is not always fun. And when you're using the emergency services, you're generally not at the best point in your life. If you've got a fire in your house, well, an uncontrolled fire in your house, because some people have wood fires and they're okay in the house as long as they don't touch anything else. But when they're uncontrolled, maybe an oil fire or something, you're not really at the best moment of your life, are you? It's not like the wedding day or when you've met that special someone, or when you haven't, when you've left that special someone because they're a horrible person. But anyway, yeah, not at the best moment. Heart attack? Yeah, not your best moment, I'd hope. If that's your best moment, mate, let go. And, being a crim is probably not your finest hour. I don't know, I'm not a crim. I don't think I can even sound like a criminal. Let's do the crime. I think that's enough for now. In the meantime, keep the peace.